Absolutely.
And I think it's fundamentally brand. I think, Maruti has a challenge as you start moving up the price ladder. The brand doesn't have that kind of premiumness or brand strength to kind of get people to pay top dollar for something with a Maruti badge on it. And that's why they just only want a Toyota, even if there's a long waiting list for one.
Right.
But I think Invicto isn't spec'd also similar.
No, absolutely, Holmes. In fact,
Which could be a reason.
Yes, you don't have at the top end, for example, ADAS equipped Invictos or even the Ottoman seats, which is kind of like a nice thing to have in the Toyota. Toyota also have the cheaper variants, lower variants. So there is a good, I think, 6 or 7 lakh rupee price difference at the lower end, which helps the fleet buyer.
Yeah.
And that's where the High Cross is picking up its numbers.
It is, but again, 20 times.
It shouldn't be 20 times.
It should be 20 times. And I think we are glad that we are even giving reasons, to kind of justify why the Invicto is not doing well. But I think it goes beyond that.
Absolutely.
And clearly, I think it's fundamentally a brand issue. It's very, very interesting to see, that I think. And what it also points to, that Maruti has a serious problem, going up market and premium. They've done it with the Nexa. That's what the whole Nexa channel was for, to kind of establish premium products and get premium car buyers to get in there. But they've not really bought into it, because once you get out of the showroom, there's no Nexa badge. It's all Suzuki.
Yeah. No, and I think, Horvaz, if you look at it also, you're right. It's a brand